are hunting doves in Argentina. Well, it's a life-changing experience.
Tens of thousands of birds. Great! Triple! My dad's 72. We were supposed to come last year, and after his heart surgery, we had to postpone it by a year, so that makes this extra special. I hit the 1,000 bird mark.
1,000 birds.
How many boxes did I shoot this morning?
29.
And this beats the heck out of anything you can experience in the United States.
Told you all the stories are true.
An Argentina dove shoot has always been on my dad's bucket list. So when my dad decided to retire, I figured that the best present I could get him would be a trip for the both of us to experience Argentina's world-class wing shooting. After 3 flights and finally landing in Cordoba, we met up with our group and headed north to our outfitter, Pampa Adventures.
Keep it close.
Well, that was a long hour drive. Well, this looks adequate.
That's all we need. A couple of beds and a place to put our bags. Well, we made it.
We made it. There's some
Bunch of pigeons out there.
pigeons out there. So we're hunting pigeons as well as doves? Is that the deal?
We'll check, but typically I think pigeons, doves, and
the
parakeets fly
parakeets.
over. Are we ready? Okay.
In the morning, we piled into the shuttle and headed to our individual shooting spots.
Have fun. How's that?
I will.
Okay.
Have a good one, shall we?
You too.
My dad and I were both assigned a bird boy. Their job was to help us spot the birds, load the guns, and count the number of birds we shot.
Tell me your name again is your name?
Fabian, yo,
Fabian?
Fabian,
Fabian.
Fabian,
Fabian.
Fabian.
Oh, Fabian. Fabian.
Our group consisted of 6 other people.
I guess I just need to get ready, I think.
There was my cousin Greg,
We thought we'd hook up with them, get down here and make a family time out of it, so it's come together real well.
my dad's brother Richard,
Oh, I always enjoy hunting with my family, but John and I have hunted 60 years together.
my dad's stepson Mike,
Pretty amazing. You don't see these kind of birds in the States, that's for sure.
and Dylan, the son-in-law of one of my dad's friends.
It's been pretty exciting. It's quite a treat.
Also on the trip was a father and son duo from Utah, Matt and David Carr.
Just enjoying some time with my son. Nothing like being with family in the outdoors. It's a lot of fun. He's a great kid. Proud of him. Here they come. You ready?
Yep. There's too many. Oh, nada.
I think the birds were a little faster than what my dad was used to.
Here comes some. Oh, bad shot. Ah. Man, you gotta be quick. Oh. Not even a scratch. Shooting terrible. Ah, that was a dumb shot. That is. They need to slow down just a little bit. Can you get them to slow down? Not like ducks where you see them coming for a couple hundred yards, and they could come from any direction at any time. Oh! How did I miss that shot? You're shooting those.
I know, people go in the pet shops back home and are like, oh, I want this.
I shot a dozen of those in Argentina.
Pure Hunting is brought to you by Browning, the best there is, and by Browning Ammunition. Wooden Stream Boots, footwear created for the great American outdoors and beyond, and these other fine companies. My dad and I went on a wing shooting trip to Argentina, and my dad didn't kick things off too well.
Ah, that was a dumb shot. Oh! How did I miss that shot? They need to slow down just a little bit. Can you get them to slow down?
But he eventually got into the swing of things.
Oh!
Hey, got him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did.
Hey, good shot.
Thank you. Double.
Hey.
Maybe over the tree.
Bueno.
Bueno. I like those buenos. I get those right just before they land. Bueno, bueno. What's that? Parakeet? Ah.
Hey, good shot.
Whoa.
Hey.
More bueno. I'm gonna triple. Ooh. Look at this. Too many choices. You're good. Oh. Oh. I think I'm getting tired. This is too fun. I've never shot so much till my arms got tired. I should have been doing more bicep curls.
That's a pretty bird.
We were shooting those.
I know, people go in the pet shops back home and are like, oh, I want this, and the bird cage and the bird feed.
I shot a dozen of those in Argentina.
See all those nests up there? Those are all parakeet nests.
They're huge.
They're giant.
These little bird make such big nests.
Well, is it a colony of them, Thomas? How many are in those nests?
Maybe 30.
Is that right? 30 in a nest.
Oh, wow. So these are considered a pest
Yes.
in Argentina?
Yes.
They eat soybeans? What do they eat?
Everything. But sunflower, you will not see sunflower in this province because the doves and
Really? Wow.
maybe.
It's hard to believe. The doves, parakeets, and pigeons can be responsible for 25 to 40% of crop damage, and the only proven method of helping to manage the populations is hunting. It helps with population control and provides income to the region by hunters paying for these hunts. We picked up the rest of the group on our way back to the estancia for lunch and to get ready for the afternoon shoot.
Did you shoot a dove?
2.
Just 2?
How'd you guys do?
I didn't hit
You
a
got
dove.
3 and I got
Lots of
4.
parakeets though.
Lots of parakeets.
Man, I need some practice. You know it?
This was a practice round, Greg. Ready to do it again?
Oh, look at that.
Great! Triple!
After a great morning shoot in Argentina, we had a quick lunch and then headed back into the field.
Ready to do it again? Oh, good. Plenty of opportunities. Right.
Those are the tricky ones that come over. They give you no time. We'll shoot some of them, huh, Agar? Mm-hmm. Right? Some of them are hauling pretty good. Got him. Double! There we go. There he is. How many boxes did I shoot this morning?
29.
9. Oh, come on. Like an eagle flying over a lake. Don't need to shoot the ones that are that high, but. Muerta. Oh, it's phenomenal, but I'll bet you in the last 10 minutes it's been absolutely crazy. Just wave after wave, and they split off, but catch the end ones. Beautiful right now. No, leave the parakeet. I got all of them. Hey! Triple!
No, quadruple.
No, well, I gotta shoot 4 times for the quadruple.
I'm done.
You surrender?
I surrender. God, it's just unbelievable. They just kept coming and coming and coming.
I know.
My arms are just like spaghetti.
Told you all the stories are true.
I didn't think I'd ever shoot that much. Double.
Yeah.
Double.
Hey, couple more and then I'm done too.
Sir, mi brother.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, mi brother.
Hermano.
Hermano. Brother. Yeah, his brother.
Brothers?
Yeah.
Oh. This is my son.
Yeah.
Father and son.
Yeah.
Friend. But the Eagles having a heyday out there. Oh, look at that.
What kind of eagle is that, Agar?
Yeah.
What kind?
Here.
After a few more birds, it was time to call it a day.
Does it?
You make 1,000 birds?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I should have. I shot a lot more boxes than you did.
Oh, you did? How many?
60.
60?
All day. Slow down.
I had 42.
I think in one period of 30 minutes, I must have gone through 10 boxes during that flurry, though. I mean, it was just on fire.
You ever use a dog to find birds?
No, about to find 1, 10, but not thousands.
Yeah. That's
they
amazing.
Became crazy.
Look at all of them
I know,
in the road, just the road. I mean, that's a limit in the States and a fraction of what there is.
Tomorrow, no birds at all. Foxes, pigs, wild birds, everything. The eagles.
The Eagles were having a feast.
Yes.
Okay, load up. Too much fun.
Get in here, Greg.
Holy mackerel.
I saw a lot of doves die in front of your gun.
It was crazy this afternoon.
How
No,
many did
that's
you get?
fun. I hit the 1,000 bird mark.
Did you?
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's good.
1,000 birds in one day. That's like a lifetime of doves for most people.
Yep. It's not even making a dent in the population here.
No. Unbelievable.
How does that compare to your Kansas summer?
Well, it doesn't.
Huh. How'd you shoot?
I'm not very good this evening.
You just averaged out this morning then.
Well, yeah, wore the average out this morning.
Wore it out.
They took on the
It took me this morning, it took me a while to figure out the lead, just because you're not sure how far they are and everything, and I kept being behind them, and finally you'd swing through and you're like, okay, I get it. Before the end of the night, we enjoyed a meal we've never had before in any hunting camp. With such a great first day, it was hard to imagine it getting any better.
Holy cow.
You just gotta shoot a lot of boxes of shells to get there.
Got him! Look at all the feathers.
Be sure to check out Tenzing for their full line of packs, from small day packs up to the 6,000, which is a phenomenal pack for the backcountry hunter. I travel a fair amount on some of my hunts, and when I'm traveling with my gear, I trust Plano to get my equipment there safely. Pure Hunting is brought to you by Fox Pro, high performance game calls. Hoyt, get serious, get Hoyt. And by Wilderness Athlete, the authority on outdoor performance nutrition. And these other fine companies.
Look at all of them.
After one day with my dad on his bucket list trip to Argentina, I can say it was the most impressive wing shooting I've ever experienced.
Triple.
I hit the 1,000 bird mark.
1,000 birds in one day. That's like a lifetime of doves for most people.
Yep.
It was hard to imagine the last day in Argentina outshining the first.
Shooting 1,000 or so shots today. I gotta put some protection in my ears. My hearing's bad enough. I gotta save what little bit I have left. Whoa!
Hey, 1 for 1.
1 for 1, yeah! I think I'll quit now. Got it. Bueno. A little far for this cowboy. Bueno. Oh, we got a big one. Should have had that one. I love it when that happens. Double. Where, front? Well, you saw him from... Got him! Look at all the feathers. Back in Kansas, I used to take a good friend hunting, and he said, so John, how much longer do you think you'll be able to hunt? Yeah. I'll probably first give up big game hunting because it's a little more rigorous, and packing out an elk is probably not something I'll be doing when I'm 80 years old. And probably upland hunting, where a lot of walking, might be the next thing I'd have to give up. And probably the last thing are doves and ducks, because you can set in one spot and it's not particularly physically demanding. So here we are hunting doves in Argentina. Well, it's a life-changing experience, and I mean that in a good way. Pretty special treat. Got him. Oh!
Got him. Triple. 3. Yeah, triple.
It's the last morning here in Argentina. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, but it's been everybody's first time in Argentina, and I think it's exceeded everybody's expectations. Certainly the company and camaraderie. Amazing to see the number of birds. Our group of 6 pretty much knew each other and got along, and having David and Matt join us has been a ton of fun. So all in all, a very fun time in Argentina.
Yes. Double dead.
Oh, how could I miss that shot? Too many to pick out one. He did.
The afternoon before we left, I squeezed in one more shoot.
It's just wave after wave, tens of thousands of birds. I mean, this beats the heck out of anything you can experience in the United States. It may sound like a lot with no limits and kind of barbaric, but at the end of the day, you've got to help out the local farmers. Otherwise, these things would literally eat them out of house and home. Holy cow. Sometimes so many, you can't pick the bird out. This is a ton of fun, and this is what I wanted my dad to experience.
Thank you, Tomas.
Before dinner was over, Jorge, the owner of Pampa Adventures, honored me with a hat as a memento for reaching their 1,000 Doves Club.
Showing that you are a new member. Well, thank you. Don't mention it. You're welcome.
You just got to shoot a lot box of shells to get there. Argentina wasn't just world-class wing shooting. For a hunter that usually chases big game and hunts waterfowl in the States, Argentina was a once-in-a-lifetime hunt, and a memory with my dad I will always cherish. Consider this bucket list item checked.